Krishna, Hare Krishna.
ज्ञानतिमिरन्दस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपकदा मह्यं ददाति शुभदान्तिकं वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरु श्रीतपतिकमलं श्रीगुरुन् वैष्णवंश्च श्रीरूपं सागरजातं सहगणा रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनासहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगणललिता शिवशरणतंश्च हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांता राधा कांत नमस्ते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वर शुभान सुते देव प्रणमा मेरी प्रिय वांछाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यो च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिव सदी गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। मुखं करोति वाचालं पुंगं लंघयते गिरिमित् कृपातमं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं धन्यतां परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्येश्वरम्। हरे कृष्ण। My best everyone, hope you're doing well. So Chaitanya Charitamrita, we are continuing from where we left off. So Krishna means Krishna. His name form is a past tense is Dham and his devotees. You know. So you know. So he's telling Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, I've invoked the general benediction. Second thing is, second verse, I prayed to the Lord. I prayed to Lord Chaitanya. Now he's telling, Vande Sri Krishna Chaitanya Nityananda Sahodito Gaudadaya Pushpavanto Chitra Sandho Stanun Tamunudao. So in this verse, Lord Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is offering obeisance to Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Nityananda Prabhu. And they have appeared, in Bengal, Gaudadesh, to dissipate the darkness of ignorance and shower all the benedictions. So Krishna's Garaj Goswami is telling the next verse. Basically, Krishna and Balaram, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, they are million times more effulgent than sun and moon. And same Krishna and Balaram, they appeared in Gaudadesh, Bengal, to remove the darkness of ignorance in this world. So, um, and Lord Chaitanya and Nityananda Prabhu, they brought happiness to this world. They've inundated this world with happiness. Actually, I want everyone to, so two things what they do, they like in the way of sun and moon, they remove the darkness of ignorance. What is the darkness of ignorance? Anybody? Can anyone guess what is the darkness of ignorance?
Anything without Krishna, Prabhuji, is darkness.
No. Okay, that is fine. That is generic. But they have come to dissipate. Dissipate means remove. Dissolve. They have come to dissipate. So what is that they have come to remove? The darkness of ignorance covering of the living beings. What is that they have come to remove for living beings?
Prabhuji, not knowing the difference between body and soul.
Okay. Almost right. What is that they have come to remove?
Not knowing I am the Atma, I am not the body.
Yes. And when you think of this, Somebody speak.
We're eternal dasa of the Lord, Prabhuji, like the seva attitude.
Okay, perfect. Actually, first thing is when we forget we are a spirit soul, not the body, then we become illusioned. When we become illusioned, we think we identify with the material world and we try to enjoy the material world. That is called moha, illusion. They came to remove that. And what is the next one? Enlighten them with the knowledge of absolute truth. They came to they came to enlighten, no, they came to remove the ignorance and they came to give us the knowledge of Paramas absolute truth, Krishna. The darkness of ignorance is called Kaitaba. Actually, I want everyone to hear this. This moha, this illusion is called cheating. You know, it starts with the dharma, artha, kama, moksha. Religiosity, economic development, sense gratification, and liberation. What is the cheating? What is the cheating? How is cheating followed? The 4 ways: dharma, artha, kama, moksha. Can anyone repeat? How is cheating followed?
Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha.
That's it. Means people say goal of life is, follow, what is that? Follow religiosity. Religiosity means go to the temple, give me that, give me this, give me that, give me this, give me that, give me this. And second thing, goal of life is make money. What is the third one? What is the third one? Sense enjoyment. Kama. Once you have money, what you will do? When you have money, you have a home, what you will do? Sense enjoyment, boga. And once everything, so you have all these 3 things. Then what happens? What is the 4th one? What is the one? Liberation. Become one with God. These are called Purusharthas, but Bhagavatam calls it cheating religion. Hare Krishna. So this is the verse actually. That's why Bhagavatam is great. Bhagavatam doesn't talk about the Purusharthas. Dharma projita kaitapatra paramo nirmatra nirmatsaranam satam vedyam vastavamatra vastu sivadam tapatrayan moolanam Srimad Bhagavate Mahamanikrite Kimva Paraishware Sadhya Vridhi Avridyate Atra Kritivi Susrushvi Takshanat. So, whole world, whether whichever religion you take shelter of, what do they tell? Every religion, Dharmartha Kama Moksha. What do they tell?
Dharmartha Kama.
But when it comes to Bhagavatam, Bhagavatam rejects Dharmartha Kama Moksha. Bhagavatam rejects Dharmartha Kama Moksha. What is the goal of Bhagavatam? Anybody?
Krishna Prema, Prabhuji.
Krishna Prema. That's why Bhagavatam is great. Chaitanya Charitamrita is great. But actually there is a lecture on this verse by Radhana Swami. I have a question for all of you. Actually, when he spoke first time, I don't need to ask question. I'll tell you this. You go to Krishna and say, "My Lord, give me that, give me this, give me this, give me that." In other words, you are telling, "My Lord, you increased my envy on you." I have a question for all of you. Can I ask a question?
Yes, Prabhuji.
The question is, how going to temple and asking, "Give me this, give me that, give me this." How is it directly related to increasing envy? Huh? How worshipping a devata and asking him to give me that, give me this, how it will increase our envy?
Hare
Or
Krishna, Prabhuji.
asking itself is envy. Yes.
Dhanavad Pranam, Prabhuji.
Ah.
I think Krishna is the only enjoyer, Prabhuji, but we are asking for our own enjoyment, some desires. We are petitioning to the Lord. That shows that we want to perpetuate our existence in this world, staying away from Him, continuing with that same.
I'm asking only to do service to Krishna only. My Lord, give me green card, give me loan, give me good marks in my exam. How it is, cure my mother, cure my father, cure myself. How asking like that is increasing envy, Prabhu? I mean, I agree, Krishna is only enjoyer, no doubt. If somebody has job, probably they'll worship Krishna in a better way.
Maybe Krishna has a different plan, but we want to maintain our way of bhakti. So we have a separate interest than Krishna, Prabhuji.
Amazing. You're right. Thank you. I mean, that is a perfect answer. First of all, Krishna is not giving because Krishna knows it will increase our envy and it will perpetuate our existence, as you said, our existence in this material world. And that's why when we get what we want, when we get what we want, usually we become so busy, we'll become donor to the temple. When we don't get what we want, we become atheistic. When neighbors get what we want, we become envious. So the point is, going to temple with a wish list, asking God, give me that, give me this. Definitely, it will perpetuate our envy. So as you've said, maybe Krishna has a different plan. But I have a question for all of you. Give me taste for the holy name. Can we ask like that? Give me strength to chant the holy name.
For sure,
Yes, Prabhuji.
we will ask for getting rid of these anarthas, Prabhuji.
Yes, we can ask. Can we pray to go back to Godhead?
Yes, Prabhuji,
Yes,
but if our desire is to not to serve, but to not be disturbed by these problems, then probably we won't go there.
No, my question is praying to go back to God, it is the right desire or not?
I don't think so, Prabhuji. Because that is also a desire, that is also what you call karma. So whatever I do is in return for going back to Godhead. That attitude is not good.
Anybody?
I would say yes, Prabhuji, because that is a true transcendental desire. In one of Maharaj lecture, Maharaj mentions this, Prabhuji.
So it's a true desire. Okay, good. Okay. So you're disagreeing with Chaitanya Swarup. Okay, very nice.
No,
Anybody else?
Sorry.
He is praying to go back to Godhead, praying to take me back to God. Is right desire or not?
If the motive behind the desire is that I have so many troubles in this material world, I want to go back, then it's not a good.
Okay. When is it a good desire then?
Make me eligible to go back to Godhead.
Okay. Anybody else?
Prabhuji, great devotees They always pray for the service and they don't ask for going back. But wherever I am, to be always engaged in your service. That's what they always ask.
Actually, praying to take us back home, back to Godhead is a perfect desire. Because you want to go home. What is wrong with going back to Godhead? What is going back home? You want to go back home. Why not? But there is a but. Some advanced devotees, they say, that is also, if you there are Lord, that's why Lord Chaitanya says, Mama Janmani Janmani Ishwara Bhavtat Bhakti Rahat. So Lord Chaitanya is telling, I don't need to even go back to Godhead. Wherever I am happy serving you, my Lord. Wherever I am happy serving you. I don't need to go back to Godhead. Though going back to Godhead is a perfect desire, some highly advanced devotee is rejected. Can you give one name who has rejected even going back to Godhead?
Prahlad
Well,
Maharaj.
Prahlad Maharaj, yes. Anybody else?
Cultivates Sridhar.
Kala Sridhar, yes. And
Vasudev Datta, Prabhuji.
Vasudev Datta. Vasudev Datta, yes. You want to go to hell actually. Hare Krishna. Lord Chaitanya in Sikshashtakam, he says, Mama Janmani Janmani Ishware Bhavtat Bhakti Rahet Kitve. Lord Chaitanya said, I don't want liberation from the material suffering. Give me birth out. Give me service to your lotus feet, service to devotees, birth out. Actually, Chaitanya Charitamrita, more or less everyone is like that actually. Very nice, wonderful. And in that Dharmartha Kamoksha, in the foremost process of cheating is to desire to achieve liberation of merging into Supreme. How many types of mukti are there? Can anyone know? Tell me how many types of mukti are there?
5 types.
What are those?
Sarupya, Samipya, Salokya, Sashti. Samipya, Sarupya, Salokya, Sashti. One more is
Sahyajya.
Sahyajya. Okay.
So that Sahyajya, that mukti, Samipya means living as an associate of the Lord. Sarupya means having a same form. Salukya living on the same planet. Sarashti means having the same opulence. And Sahyajya. Sahyajya means becoming one into the, merging into the Brahman effulgence. Vaishnavas, devotees, they reject this, Sahyajya Mukti. Why? Can anyone explain?
Prabhuji, when you merge into the God's effulgence, Lord's effulgence, you lose your identity. There is no individuality. And that means there is no bhakti, there is no continuance of devotion and service attitude.
Yes, bro. No, individuality is there, but basically you want to lose your independent existence. For bhakti to happen, Krishna is there, devotee is there, bhakti is there. But these three things are not there. You become one with God. Where is the service? So, what is the nature of the Jiva soul? Service. When that service is removed, then where is happiness? That's why devotees, it's very detrimental to bhakti actually. It is very dangerous to bhakti. That's why Sahyajya Mukti is rejected by devotees. How many of you are clear? Huh?
Clear, Prabhuji.
Okay. So in Sahaj Mukti, there is no service. You think you are God, then where is service? So that's why Sahaj Mukti is detrimental to Bhakti. That's why Vaishnavas, they don't agree with this. They reject this. So, and Lord Chaitanya, you know, any activity, punya or papa, if it is taking away from Krishna, it is considered darkness of ignorance only, illusion. That's why good karma and bad karma, they are more or less same actually. You know? So, Chaitanya Charitamrita, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami says, absolute truth is Krishna, and bhakti to Krishna is exhibited in pure love. You will get love of Krishna by congregational chanting of the holy name, Sankirtan. So Lord Chaitanya, as a Yugavatar, Tattvavastu Krishna 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 Bhakti Prema Rupa Nama Sankirtana Sab Ananda Swarupa Tattvavastu Krishna Krishna Bhakti Prema Rupa Nama Sankirtana Sab Ananda Swarupa. So, absolute truth, bhakti to Krishna and the love of God is possible by congregation chanting of the holy name. So these two brothers, Nityananda Prabhu and Lord Chaitanya, you know, they came to remove the ignorance of our heart. They came to remove the ignorance of the heart. And also they make us meet two devotees. Two kinds of Bhagavats. Means they'll make you meet devotees, you know, or they'll make you meet Bhagavatam. Mahabhagavat is two types, book Bhagavat and devotee Bhagavat. Book Bhagavat we serve by reading it. Devotee Bhagavat we follow. Devotee Bhagavat we serve by following his instructions. So, Lord Chaitanya and Nityananda Prabhu, what they do, they illuminate our heart with loving bhakti, prema, Krishna prema. And when our heart is filled with love of God, then what happens? Krishna becomes subservient to that love. Wow. So Lord Chaitanya Nityananda came to give that pure love of God. Hare Krishna. No incarnation has ever done that. What did Lord Chaitanya Nityananda come to give?
Pure love of God.
Pure love of God, Krishna Prema. You know? They have appeared, of course, as I said, they have appeared in Bengal. And then we'll go to the next one. You know? How do we attain that love of God? Simple thing. Just listen about Krishna. Simply hearing submissively will free one's heart from all the faults. Just hear about Krishna, Shravanam and Kirtanam. In fact, Lord Chaitanya, Sarvabhattacharya asked, in Kali Yuga, my Lord, in Kali Yuga, what are the of Navavida Bhakti, which two are very important? In Kali Yuga, which two are important?
Hearing and chanting, Prabhuji.
Hearing and chanting, Shravanam and Kirtanam. So compared to that, puja is not that much important. Because puja is the process of which age? Huh? Deity worship is the process of which age?
Dwapara Yuga.
Dwapara Yuga, perfect. So, what is the process of this age?
Chanting the holy names of the Lord. Prabhuji.
Sankirtan. So, if we hear about Sankirtaneka Pitaro, Lord Chaitanya is the father and inaugurator of Sankirtan. So, if we hear about Lord Chaitanya Nityananda Prabhu, Advaita Acharya, their devotees, their activities, name and fame, the loving exchanges, we will understand the essence of bhakti. Hare Krishna. You'll understand the essence of bhakti. So, with this first chapter is over. Second chapter is today we learned. Today we learned, what is that we learned? Purusharthas, Dharmartha Kama Moksha is considered a cheating religion, and goal of life is to attain the love of God. And Bhagavatam, second verse, rejects the any religion in this world. If they promote these four Purusharthas, Dharmartha Kama Moksha, that is a cheating religion. Because if we go to temple and ask, give me that, give me this, give me that, give me this, it will increase our envy towards Krishna only. What do you think? Now, we have come to the second chapter. Very important actually. Yadaidvaitam Brahmopanishad tadapyasya tanubha yatmantar yami purusha iti so syam savi vaibhava Shadaiswarya purno yaiha bhagavan sa swayam ayam Chaitanyat Krishna jagati paratattvam paramiha. Actually, this purport is very important. Who will read? Text number 5.
Shall I read it, Prabhuji?
Please.
What the Upanishad describe as the impersonal Brahman is but the effulgence of his body, and the Lord, known as the Super Soul, is but his localized plenary position. Lord Chaitanya is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna himself, full with 6 effulgences. He is the absolute truth, and no other truth is greater than or equal to him.
Very important. I have a question for all of you. What are the 3 words for absolute truth? Paratattva, absolute truth, is explained in 3 words. What are the 3 words?
Brahman Paramatma Bhagavan.
That's it. Brahman, Paramatma, Bhagavan. What is Brahman? It is mentioned here in the verse.
Effulgence of his body.
Effulgence of his body. Thank you. And what is Paramatma?
Super Soul Prabhuji.
Super Soul. Perfect. Localized Super Soul. Is Super Soul present in the spiritual world? No. Localized only in the material world. What is Bhagavan?
Chaitanya himself, Lord Chaitanya.
Lord Chaitanya is Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna himself. So, impersonal Brahman is his bodily effulgence. Paramatma is his localized portion of Bhagavan Krishna, Bhagavan Lord Chaitanya. Bhagavan means what? Bhagavan means what?
One who possesses all the 6 opulences in full.
Who is this?
Radhika Gopi Devdasi Prabhu.
Very nice. One who has 6 opulences in full. So that is absolute truth. Impersonal Brahman is Krishna's bodily effulgence, Lord Chaitanya's bodily effulgence, and Paramatma is his partial localized manifestation, and Bhagavan is his original form. You know? So when Krishna is everywhere, he is called all-pervading Vishnu. When Krishna is in his original form, he is called Krishna, Bhagavan. You know? So that Supreme. Huh? So, Parmod bro, can you please mute? Can you hear now? Hare Krishna.
Yes, Prabhu, we can hear you.
So, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is telling that impersonal Brahman is the glowing effulgence of the Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna or Lord Chaitanya. You know? So, text number 14 and text number 15. Yasya Ganiswasita Kala Matavalamya. Sorry, Yasya Prabha Prabhoto Jagadanda Koti Koti Swasesha Vasudadi Vibhuti Binnam Tad Brahma Nishkalamanantam Asesha Bhutam Govindamadi Purusham Tam Bhajami. So, Brahman as effulgence of Krishna's body is mentioned in a Brahma Samhita. No? Brahma is telling the impulse of Brahman is spread all over the millions and millions and millions of universes. That is the bodily effulgence of Krishna. Amazing. Sai Govinda Bhajiami Tehun Morapati Tahara Prasade Mora Haya Srishti Sakti. I worship Govinda, is my Lord. Only by his grace I am empowered to create the universe. Who is telling this? Brahma is telling. Can somebody read the translation, please? Or you want me to read?
Although the sun is situated far away from the other planets, rays sustain and maintain them all. Indeed, the sun diffuses its heat and light all over the universe. Similarly, the Supreme Sun, Govinda, diffuses his heat and light everywhere in the form of his different potencies. The sun's heat and lights are not different from the sun. In the same way, the unlimited potencies of Govinda are not different from Govinda himself. Therefore, the all-pervasive Brahman is the all-pervasive Govinda. The Bhagavad Gita clearly mentioned that the impersonal Brahman is dependent upon Govinda. That is the real conception of absolute knowledge.
Amazing. Who will tell the verse? Brahman is based on Krishna.
Brahmanoi pratishtaham. Amritasya vyasya shashvatasya cha dharmasya sukasya kantikasya.
Amazing, Amma. Thank you. Very nice. Brahmanaya pratishtaham amritasya cha vyasya cha sasatasya dharmasya sukai kantikasya cha. Very nice. This verse says Krishna is the source of that independent, that impersonal effulgence. Very nice. You know. And also super soul, Antaryami, is also Krishna's partial expansion. Who is super soul? Actually, Kshirodaksaya Vishnu. Kshirodaksaya Vishnu is a plenary portion of Krishna. You know? Actually, super soul is only one. You know? Can somebody read the verse number 19?
As the one sun appears reflected in countless jewels, so Govinda manifests himself as Paramatma in the hearts of all living beings.
So Krishna is one. So Kshirodaksaya Vishnu is one. But he is reflecting, you know, the way sun appears in different jewels. Likewise, Krishna also appears in different jewels. You're getting right? And again, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is telling 20th text number 20. Adva bhavutena bhune adva bhunetena kinyatana tamarjana vistabhyam edosari edam krishnam ekavsena sthito jagat. Krishna is telling Arjuna, what can I speak out myself? I cover this entire universe with a tiny spark. What type of God Krishna is? What type of God Krishna is? He lifted Govardhan. Not only he lifted Govardhan hill, with a tiny fragment of his self, Krishna can cover the entire cosmic manifestation. Atava bhunaitena kim nyadena tamarjana vistabhyam edam krishnam vyakam sena sthito jagat. So, in other words, that Brahman is coming from Krishna, Paramatma is coming from Krishna. That Krishna, that Govinda, can you listen?
Yes, Prabhu.
So, what is that? Brahman is the bodily effulgence of Krishna. Paramatma is the localized portion of Krishna. That Krishna has appeared as Lord Chaitanya. In other words, Lord Chaitanya is also Supreme Personality of Godhead. And what is the unique thing about Lord Chaitanya? That Govinda personally appears as Chaitanya Gosai. No other Lord is as merciful in delivering the fallen conditioned souls, fallen souls. So I'm just reading all these verses, which one to cover. Can somebody read verse number 23, 24, 25?
Lord Narayana, who dominates the transcendental world, is full in six appearances. He is personality of Godhead, the Lord of the Goddess of Fortune. The personality of Godhead is he who is described as the absolute whole in the Vedas, Bhagavatam, Upanishads, and other transcendental literatures. No one is equal to him. Though their service, devotees see the personality of Godhead just as the denizens of heaven see the personality of the sun.
Amazing. So here it is, Narayana is the opulent form of Krishna. Narayana is the opulent form of Krishna, rich form of Krishna. But what does Krishna want? Can you hear?
Yes, Prabhuji.
So, basically, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is trying to convince us Krishna is a supreme personality of Godhead, Brahman is his bodily effulgence, Paramatma is localized portion, Narayana is his plenary expansion. But who is the supreme personality of Godhead? Krishna. Who is the supreme personality of Godhead? Krishna. So if we serve Krishna, through service we can see Krishna actually. No? So but devotee, non-devotees also, they can come to our path, they can practice bhakti, and whichever they want to attain, they can attain. It's not a problem. You know? Can somebody read 28th verse? 29th verse?
Narayana and Sri Krishna are the same personality of Godhead, but although they are identical, their bodily features are different. Text 29. This personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, has 2 hands and holds a flute, whereas the other Narayana has 4 hands with conch shell, wheel, mace, and lotus.
What is the difference between Krishna and Vishnu? Narayan? Anybody? Krishna 2 hands, Narayan 4 hands. Great. So that's why Krishna is called the Adi Narayan. Who is telling this verse? Brahma is telling verse number 30. And this verse is told by Brahma, 32nd. I took birth from the lotus that grew from your navel. Thus you are both my father and mother, and I am your son. So parents never take seriously the offense of their children. I therefore beg your pardon and ask for your benediction. Krishna said, "O Brahma, your father is Narayan. I am but a cowherd boy. How can you be my son?" Brahma said, "Are you not Narayan?" "You're certainly Narayan. Please listen as a state proves. All the living beings within the material and spiritual world are ultimately born of you. For you are the super soul of them all. As the earth is the original cause and shelter of all the pots made of earth, so you are the ultimate cause and the shelter of all living beings. The word Nara refers to the aggregate of all living beings, and the word Ayana refers to the take shelter, take refuge of all. Anyway, the point is, Narayan is Krishna's expansion. Narayan is opulent. Narayan because has to marry Can you hear me clear or not?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay. Narayan means shelter of living entities. Narayan is a plenary expansion of Krishna. So Brahma Vimohan Lila, during Brahma Vimohan Lila, Brahma tried to hide the calves and cows of Krishna and Balram. Then, sorry, that day Balram was not there. Then Brahma wanted to test Krishna, but Krishna expanded himself into cows and covered boys. He went home. So when Brahma realized his mistake, he came back. He came back and fell at the feet of Krishna. Krishna was holding the little pickle yogurt rice. What's his name? Balgop. I'm sorry, what's that? Sorry. I'm sorry. So when Brahma was bewildered, then he came back, Krishna was playing. Krishna was playing. Anyway, Brahma was bewildered. Finally, Krishna's grace, Brahma understood. Krishna removed that curtain of Yogamaya. Then, when the curtain was removed, Brahma understood. Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead. He fell at the feet of Krishna. He fell at the feet of Krishna. Krishna is telling, hey, who are you? Why are you falling at my feet? I'm a coward boy. I'm searching for my friends. By any chance, did you see him? Did you see my cows and cowherd boys? Brahma said, no, my lord, I know you. You're my Narayan. No, I'm not Narayan. I'm your son. Krishna, Brahma is telling you, my lord, are you not Narayan? So you are the super soul. So you are the causes of everything. You are the cause of all causes. So you are Adi Narayan. Amen. Garvadasa Vishnu comes from you. Are you understanding or not? Can you hear? So, I have a question for all of you. Krishna is the original Narayan. How do you prove? How do you prove Krishna is the original Narayan? What is the relationship between Krishna and Vishnu Tattva? Huh?
Govindam Adi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Brahma is saying that.
Very nice. Anybody else? I'm expecting one verse or reference.
Prabhuji, is it from Krishna? From Krishna, Balram comes Balram. From Balram, Vasudeva, Sankarshana, Pradyumna, Aniruddha. Then from Sankarshana, Narayana. From that Narayana, Vasudeva, Sankarshana, Pradyumna, Aniruddha. Then from that Sankarshana, Mahavishnu comes.
I agree.
So Krishna is the origin.
Yeah, actually, Deepar Chirevahi Dasantaramabhyupitya Deepayate Vrutahetu Samana Dharma Yasta Drugehi Cha Vishnutaya Vibhati Govindamadi Purushottamam Bhajami. For example, there are 20 candles. They are of same size, same illumination, but there is one candle that has light that has lit up all the candles. Who is that original candle that has lit up all the other candles? The original candle is Krishna. That way, Krishna is the original Vishnu, or Krishna is the Adi Vishnu or Adi Narayan. How many of you understand? Last week we were talking about Vaibhav Vilas, Vaibhav Prakash. Vaibhav Prakash means Krishna, self-same expansions of Krishna. Like Krishna was with his queens of Dwarka, he would expand into 16,108. But Vaibhav Vilas means they are also Krishna with different features. Like Balramji, Narayan and Vishnu Tattva. It's called Vaibhav Vilas expansion of Krishna. Understanding or not? Huh?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay. So what is the, now I have a question. What example will you, I just told that I want you to repeat. What is the relationship with Krishna, with Vishnu Tattva? With an example.
So Krishna is the original candle from which the light came, whereas Narayana is the candle which got the light from the original candle.
Okay. Basically, Vishnu Tattva gets everything from Krishna. That's the point actually. So, therefore, you are the primeval Lord, the original father of anyone. The Purushas are the protectors of the universe by your power. Who are the three Purushas? Mahavishnu, Garbhadasa Vishnu, and Kshiradasa Vishnu. Since you protect those who are the shelter of all living beings, you are the original Narayan. O my Lord, Supreme Personality of Godhead, hear my third reason. There are countless universes and fathomless transcendental Vaikunthas. So what we'll do, we'll stop here at 44th verse. But my point to you, how many of you are clear with Krishna and Narayan or Vishnu relationship? Narayan is an upland form of Krishna, but Krishna is the original Vishnu or original Narayan. What is the example? One candle which is already lighted, which is already lit up. That candle is contacting other candles and bringing them back to life. Bringing the candles back to life. So likewise, what is that? Krishna is the origin of the Vishnu Tattva. That one candle that has lit up all the other candles. What that Krishna candle is the one that Krishna is the original Vishnu. Krishna is the one candle that has lit up all the candles of Vishnu Tattva. That's the point I want to tell actually. Any question or comment? If nothing is there, we'll end it. Otherwise, any question or comment? Can we end it? So next week we'll continue. No, we'll go this way only. Honestly speaking, we can go a little fast because it's all tattva, So, but once, out of 13 chapters, we can go to the Leela. We'll go a little faster than that. If nothing is there, we'll end it. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. I'm ending.
Hare Krishna. Thank you very
Thank you, Prabhuji. Dhanavad pranam.
Thank you very much.
Prabhuji, Dhanavad Pranam, Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Dhanavad.
Thank you, Prabhupada.
Thank you,
Dandavat
Prabhuji.
Pranam.
Pranam.